Do you know about the volcanic eruptions happening in Mauna Loa? These volcanic eruptions are one of the scariest and deadliest volcanic eruptions in recent years. And dare we say that we have seen anything scarier and fascinating at the same time ever. But the volcanic eruption that occurred recently in Mauna Loa has taken everybody aback. This is not because of the unexpected nature of the volcanic eruption, but the impact associated with this eruption. The eruption was not only unexpected, but made an overwhelming mark on those who observed it. Many people who saw the eruption live were frightened, to say the least. But before we delve into the details of this volcanic eruption and what it means, for all of you who are not so informed about volcanic eruptions and how it occurs, let's lead you through the process quickly. But before we move on to that, you guys know the drill. If you are absolutely in love with our videos, you know how to hit up the like button. But that's not all. You must be raring to watch our videos as soon as they are released. So hit the bell icon to receive notifications of our new videos and get ready to fall in love with them. See you on the other side of this title break. Welcome back, everybody. So let's dive straight into the Mauna Loa volcanic eruption. The Mauna Loa volcanic eruption is one of the most explosive volcanic eruptions in recent times, and one of the most shocking too. Mauna Loa is the largest active volcano in the world. The volcano last erupted in 1984 with a gap of 38 years between the eruptions. But as they say, it made up for lost time. The eruption of the volcano was not predicted, therefore it comes as a huge surprise for us. The eruption has turned the Hawaiian sky red. This is one of the most fascinating sights in the world. The red sky looming with bursts of lava might project a picture of a beautiful sunset, but the fact remains that it must be taken seriously because it can cause irreversible harm to the communities presiding there. But before we delve into further details of this volcanic eruption, there must be a lot of questions circling in your head, and one of them would be how eruptions occur. The volcanic eruptions are started by the increase in temperature below the surface of the Earth. As the temperature below the surface of the Earth increases, the rocks melt because they are now unable to resist such hot environment. The melting of the rocks results in the formation of a thick flowing substance which is called magma. But that's not where the volcanic eruption occurs. The nature of the magma forces volcanic eruptions. You must be wondering why volcanic eruptions wait for rocks to melt into magma. And the simple answer to that question is that magma is much lighter than solid rocks. Therefore, it can rise and accumulate in magma chambers. These magma chambers have various vents and fissures to protect the magma from rising to the Earth's surface. But after applying enough pressure on these vents and fissures, some of the magma breaks through and comes up to the Earth's surface. And boom, you see something like Mauna Loa volcanic eruption. But volcanic eruptions are not always as explosive as the Mauna Loa volcanic eruption, which was this explosive due to different reasons. Now, after understanding the process of volcanic eruptions, you must be wondering about the various factors in play. A common question in the minds of many of you will be, why are some volcanic eruptions explosive and others less explosive? And here we are again going to point you toward magma. The nature of magma influences how explosive an eruption would be. A magma that is thin and runny would allow the gases to escape easily. These kinds of volcanic eruptions are far less explosive and therefore have a less damaging impact on the surroundings. This is because the magma flows after erupting. The lava flows like this do not kill people, which makes these kinds of eruptions less dangerous. As an example of these kinds of volcanic eruptions is the Hawaii volcanoes. Explosive volcanic eruptions happen when the magma is thick and sticky. Thick and sticky magma would not allow the gases to escape easily. and this will ultimately lead to a pressure cooker situation. The pressure mounts and mounts for something to happen, and as it happens in cricket, that as the pressure mounts and mounts, a wicket falls. The same is the trend here. After tense silence follows an outburst that is remembered for ages to come. The scientific theory with this is that when the gases are not allowed to escape, they build up pressure and ultimately escape violently, which leads to an explosive eruption that can cause the loss of many lives. The magma in these kinds of eruptions spread out in the air in the form of tephra. Washington's Mount St. Helens eruption is an example of this kind of volcanic eruption. The volcanic eruptions in Mauna Loa have been carrying on for the previous 10 days, with the volcano shooting up lava violently into the sky, as to say that the sky would not any sooner return to its original colors. It is projected that the residents don't face any serious risk in the Hawaii Big Island at the moment. However, as the volcano has made its way 2 miles into the highway, which connects the eastern and western halves of the Hawaii Big Island, the uncertainty and concerns about the volcanic eruption have grown. To get a hold of these visuals, numerous visitors have flocked to the proximities of the Hawaii Big Island. The magical imprint on the sky calls for recognition, but the question around the safety of residents remains paramount even with multiple reassurances by geologists that the communities are not at risk of the lava eruptions. Nevertheless, the officials have acquired the help of the National Guard to deal with this situation. The help has also been required because of the increase in traffic in the area, as the tourists have flocked to the area like birds to water because this is such a rare and beautiful sight. The geological experts continue to work on the lava flow and the direction. This is to gather whether or when the lava will reach Daniel K. Inouye Highway. There has been so much concern associated with whether the volcano eruption would affect the highway because it is central to traffic. Various experts have commented on the topic. Natalia DeLine, a volcanologist with the U.S. Geological Survey at the Hawaiian Volcano Observatory, remarked, "We don't know how long this eruption is going to last, and that will dictate whether or not the highway becomes more threatened." But as there are thoughts over how it will pan out, the authorities have also used this opportunity to maintain public interest. Therefore, they have kept the Hawaiian National Park open for visitors to see the volcanic eruptions. Many people have also attested to the spiritual significance of the volcanic eruptions because they see them as godly masterpieces. But while we talk about the beauty of these volcanic eruptions and aesthetics, the health hazards must not be ignored. These volcanic eruptions produce volcanic gas, fine ash, and peels hair. It also produces sulfur dioxide, which is highly reactive. It reacts with various substances in the atmosphere to form the particles that can cause fog. This is the kind of volcanic air pollution that can be described as volcanic smog. This volcanic smog can be very painful for people with respiratory conditions. Elder people and children can also be vulnerable to fog. This also damages crops and plants and affects livestock operations. Therefore, we advise you all to check the air quality standards before going to view these volcanic eruptions because your health comes first. As the volcanic eruptions in Mauna Loa continue to grow, they gain more and more popularity, and it remains to be seen where it ends up. We must be careful of the dangers associated with these volcanic eruptions. But what's the harm of enjoying natural beauty as long as it lasts? So make sure to visit Mauna Loa if you can, while keeping care of your health to experience these captivating visuals. Volcanic eruptions can be totally scary, but as they settle down, they can be the most captivating to watch as well. And this has been exactly the case with Mauna Loa volcanic eruption. And you know what's the best part? Despite being so violent, it has not caused any harm to the community. Therefore, you must enjoy the eruptions as long as they last because the geologists think that they might not be dangerous to the community. We hope that you liked the video. For more such videos, like the video and subscribe to our channel. We will be back with another wonderful video for all of you beautiful peeps. Take care, until next time.